Hey, it's Mark Mopp, and I'm here with my partner, Jeff Dameron, and I am excited to have him on with us. And here's the deal. If you are an employee or if you're a business owner and you've got 5 or more W-2 employees or 5 employees or more, you want to listen to this. If you're an employee, you've got an opportunity to take to the owner the most incredible thing that's going to make them a lot of money. And that should lead to a bonus for you. And if you're an owner, buckle up. This is really great. So I'm just going to tell you that after this presentation, site you can go to is receivebottomlinesavings.com. We'll talk about it at the end of the slide. Or you can call Jeff, who's our speaker tonight, at 248-860-0853. And Jeff, I'm going to let you take it over.
Thanks, Mark. And you can also text me at that number too. So we're just going to cover a couple of things tonight. Who is Bottom Line Concepts, and how do we know if your business or nonprofit, because it's for nonprofits as well, can be eligible for it? What industries are the most relevant for ERC? How does it work? And we'll talk about some of the success stories we've had already and why Bottom Line Concepts.
So dumb question for me. What is Bottom Line what is ERC?
Well, first of all, ERC is the Employee Retention Credit. It actually has come from the CARES Act. It's a follow-on to the PPP, Payroll Protection Plan. And so when there was an administration change, what happened was it actually it got expanded. And so companies that had to have a choice between the PPP or the ERC now can go for the ERC. So basically it's a government grant. To keep it real simple, think of it this way: CPR, COVID, because it happened during the COVID pandemic; payroll, it affects the payroll, and it's a refund. So CPR, COVID payroll refund. And companies can get up to $26,000. The average is about $10,000 to $15,000 per employee. Bottom Line Concepts, a little bit about that company. It's been around since 2009 in doing government work. Very, very credible. Has 200 of the top Fortune 1000 companies as clients. Clients like the New York Yankees and Rolex, ADH or ADA, and Domino's Pizza, for instance. So it's a great company. They're subject matter experts. Literally, they're the best in the business. They have their own staff of accountants and CPAs, and they go through everything. So back to the ERC. This is a program that it's been extended, Mark. It was supposed to end in 2024. Now it's April of 2025. But what we like to share with folks is that we never know when this money is going to run out. Okay, so there is a sense of urgency to go and get it. And there's 2 ways you can qualify for it: either a loss of revenue. It's the 3 quarters of 2020, the last 3 quarters of 2020, and the first 3 quarters of 2021. What we're seeing is lots of businesses are qualifying operationally, and that could be. We're going to go over that here in a slide or two, but we'll talk about it. So COVID payroll refund, it's government grant money that can be used for anything. The company never has to pay it back, and there is no restrictions on how it could be used. So we'll go to the next slide. Okay, so here we were talking about a change of operations. Remember, you could qualify by loss of revenue in 2020 or 2021. They break it down per quarter. Or another way, which most businesses are qualifying for, is change on operations. What does that look like? I'm just going to run through a couple of these. Change in business hours. Restaurants, for instance, had to section off, Mark, sections of their restaurant, and sometimes they couldn't even have clients or customers in. They went to only pickup. any type of supplier interruptions, travel changes, lack of group meetings, having to work from home. So there's a list that we can go through, and but this is a comprehensive list. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so how does the ERC process work? Well, a person or a lead is generated, whether it's your own business or you know somebody that is a business owner. You give a referral through us, and we put them into the process. They have a brief 10-15 minute call with one of our ERC advisors, goes through the process, talks about everything involved. Basically, we want to make sure that the businesses have at least 5 W-2 employees that were employed in 2020 or 2021. And the next thing is we'll give them a list of qualifications. We'll go through some of those items we talked about before. We are a contingency-based model, which means we never charge any money up front, Mark. It's only if the company has received money, and after that, then we get our fee. So it's really a risk-free review for a company to have the bottom line concepts CPAs and attorneys go through. There's a brief engagement letter to sign, which starts the process. And then from there, they're given a questionnaire. The business owner is given a questionnaire, or the CPA, fill out some documents or upload some documents to a secure encrypted link. And then typically in 3 to 5 weeks, Mark, they'll know down to the penny what they can expect to receive. And then it's 3 to 6 months after that, typically, where they're going to get multiple checks in the mail. So that's a kind of a quick overview of what the process is. And, you know, you want to hit the next slide so we can finish it out, just to give you some testimonials of some of the clients that we've had. And actually, this slide needs to be updated, because now we're over 15,000 clients, Mark, that we've helped file, okay, successfully. Wow. And it was 2.5 billion. Now it's over 3 billion in refunds. So it's a tremendous program for businesses and nonprofits. And we encourage everyone to take a look at it and see what they can possibly, you know, benefit from it. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Was there any comments that you want to make, Mark?
Well, it just seems from my involvement in this so far, all businesses seem to qualify for it because of the reduced hours and all the different rules that apply to it. It's a heck of an opportunity for any business that's got 5 or more employees.
Here's just a quick list of something, but basically any industry, you know, restaurants, manufacturing, retailers, you know, any type of the trades, cannabis growers, for instance. You know, you see the list right there, but it's all encompassing. So it's pretty much bring them on, and we'll see if we can help. So hopefully we can get you a refund, and you know, we're the best at it in the business. We are subject matter experts. So here's a couple examples of some of the savings. I personally we've had some referrals that $890,000, for instance, one company's getting, and this is just money that it's money out of the blue, really. And again, it does not have to be paid back, and it can be used for anything. So
it's potential, like if a company had 100 W-2 employees, they could potentially get $1 million back, right?
Potentially, yes. Yeah. Yes. And you know, there's aggregation rules, and as the companies get larger, you know, things change. But yeah, we encourage everybody to get the information, and you know, call me, text me at 248-860-0853.
I know
You
you're
can- they can
busy,
hit-
so the best way is probably to text you, and because I know you've always gotten back to me when I text you, so.
Yeah, texting's probably best, and then there's the site there for more information.
So what you want to do is go to this site, receivebottomlinesavings.com, and I'll just click on it. And it's going to take you to a site here on Bottom Line. And it's really a simple system. And there's a video. If it's all right with you, can I play it? It's 3 minutes. It kind of
Sure, go ahead.
everything up.
In light of the significant impact the COVID pandemic has had for many businesses, large and small, the federal government has enacted various programs to help businesses recover. Have you heard of the Employee Retention Credit Program, ERC? The ERC is a grant, not a loan, that you can claim for your business based on qualified wages and benefits paid to your employees. How much money can you get back? You can claim ERC equal to 70% of qualified wages for 2021 and 50% for 2020. The maximum amount per employee is $7,000 per quarter in 2021 and $5,000 for the year total in 2020. Let's say your company has 100 employees and you took a PPP loan. We would be able to get you a total refund of approximately $1 million. How do you know if your business is eligible? Your business has to meet the following criteria: have been in existence since February 15th, 2020, and based on the number of employees you had in 2019, have 100 or fewer full-time employees to claim ERC for 2020 and 500 or fewer for 2021. If not, you may qualify for some benefits as a large employer. In addition, either one of the following should apply to your business: fully or partially suspended operations or reduced business hours due to government orders, experienced a significant decline in gross receipts due to the pandemic. For 2021, more than a 20% decline versus the same quarter in 2019. For 2020, more than a 50% decline versus the same quarter in 2019. The ERC has strict eligibility requirements, involves complex and technical details, and has undergone various changes since 2020. This credit is favorable but complicated, and we at Bottom Line Concepts are here to help figure it all out for you. Here's what we will provide: thorough evaluation regarding your eligibility, comprehensive analysis of your claim, guidance on the claiming process and documentation, specific program expertise that a regular CPA or payroll processor might not be well versed in, fast and smooth end-to-end process from eligibility to claiming and receiving funds, dedicated specialists that will interpret highly complex program rules and will be available to answer your questions, including: how does the PPP loan factor into the ERC? What are the differences between the 2020 and 2021 programs, and how does it apply to your business? For larger multi-state employers, what are aggregation rules and how do I interpret multiple states' executive orders? How do part-time, union, and tipped employees affect the amount of my refunds? And more. The great news is our interests are fully aligned. We only receive a fee if you recover your money. Founded in 2009, Bottom Line is North America's leading contingency-based cost consulting firm. We have worked with more than 10,000 plus clients and have successfully brought over $2.5 billion in savings since inception. Our new division, Government Aid, will make sure you're taking the right next steps and maximizing your claim for your business. Interested in finding out more or have any questions for us?
Yeah, and this video is outdated because you just said it was like 15,000. But anyway, the website answers all your questions here too by us. And then like get qualified, or you can it's really simple. You just answer the question: do you have 5 or more W-2 employees? You click that, submit. And then you just pick a time that you want to set the meeting up with a consultant. So like I click 9 a.m. and then I confirm it. And then you just fill out a few things: your name, email, phone number, your company name, and then schedule the event. And you're going to get your answers. So it's a great system they've got set up with great people working there. So, and then the other thing is if you're confused text Jeff. What's your number one more time, Jeff?
Sure, it's 248-860-0853.
Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to explain this.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's helping out lots of businesses and nonprofits, and it's a great thing. So we encourage everybody to take a look at it.
What's amazing to me is most people I talk to, most businesses don't even know about it. So here's a opportunity to get a grant and they don't even know.
Yeah, and again, like, you know, with the different government programs, you don't know when it's going to end. So we encourage people to take action sooner than later.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mark.
So I'm gonna stop it now.